What's up, guys? If you guys noticed, I already had a video go up today. I forgot to press the create button on YouTube for the last thing. So, my bad. My bad for my devoted listeners. I'm sorry, I apologize. But I guess you get 2 uploads in one day, so it's not all bad. Today we are in the Bed Wars practice lobby because Hypixel won't let me in. They're scared. Hypixel is scared of me. My voice, I have zero energy right now because I'm on 3 hours of sleep. And this happened because I hung out with some people from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. And then I slept at their place for 2 hours. No, 1.5. And then I hung out with them more after that. And then I took a 1.5 hour nap again. And then they made me come outside again. And I hung out with them again for 7 hours. And now it's 10:30 p.m. I can't complain. It's all at the end of the decision, my choice. And also, it is my choice. And then they also went out again, and they were asking me if I wanted to go, and I said no this time. I was like, I'm kind of tired. Nothing they weren't mad or anything. So just gotta say no sometimes, man. Just have the willpower to say no to hanging out. It's definitely one of those groups that I'm still kind of code switching. They're if I had to describe this group, it'd be the church group. That's not in a bad way. They're all really good people, I think. They're all really friendly as well, but definitely can't be like myself fully yet. I also don't know them that well, except for one of them. And so I have to basically charisma max for 12 hours. I have to lock in every single time I'm with them. I was okay, gotta participate in society, focus on what to say and stuff, which I'm good at. I definitely got a lot better at that over time, but it's tiring. So that's why I said no to this hangout, unfortunately. I just got a random text. I'm not gonna look at it though. I guess what I wanted to talk about today was we have not a sad story today. Not a sad story at all. I guess we do bridging practice. Straight. So, what is this? Okay, so this idea of talking with people and participating in society like a normal human being. I'm a pretty introverted guy. I'm an introverted dude. I get told that I'm too nonchalant, but it's just me being quiet, and I'm just being introverted, but they think I'm just trying to purposely be nonchalant, but that's actually not the case. I'm just very quiet and shy sometimes. I'm a shy boy. I'm a shy man, but I was not always but now I could I think being chalant, if that's the word, is actually better. I don't think people actually like people that are super quiet and think they're mysterious or something. That's my opinion on that. And whenever people call me nonchalant, they're like, dude, just take it as a compliment. I don't think it's a compliment at all. I think people that I want to be mysterious and cool and stuff like that and calculated. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Just live life, live, laugh, love, stuff like that. Can I play this again? But I think I mastered down like conversation, like small talk and stuff like that, and like trying to be yourself. And I want to go through what I did, because I think I mean, it's, first of all, it's a Minecraft YouTube channel, so I do not trust any of, like, also, like, everyone that watches me is a little kid, so I don't trust any of your guys' social skills. I'm sorry. But if someone looks at this, I don't know, like, what I did was I created a ladder. I was like, this is like, I turned it into a video game. It's so nerdy, but that's what I did. I was like, okay, these are the steps to mastering social non-awkwardness, like being comfortable socially. I made it like into a 30-month plan. That's what I called it. I call it the uni 30-day socializing program. And basically I was like, I'm not gonna care what anyone thinks, because I think that's like the big issue. I think like people think it's like, oh, they're gonna think I'm weird or something, and stuff like that, or like, oh, they're gonna think I'm weird for talking to them, or I'm gonna overthink everything I say. And I was like, the main goal of this, step one, is to like not care what they think. I think that's very important. And I did this by doing like little baby steps. I found the people that I like were really comfortable with talking to. Not really comfortable, but like people that previously tried talking to me, and I kind of like ran away from them because I was scared to talk to them, but they still like kept on trying to talk to me. And honestly, like, if I remember correctly, like, it was baby steps, like genuinely baby steps. In high school, there was this girl, really nice, but she was like one of those girls that like try to like talk to everyone, but like all the quiet guys don't really want to talk back because, one, they're probably scared, and two, they're a girl. But literally baby steps. Like, I remember being like, okay, today I'm gonna say hi to her in the hallway, and every single time I see her in the hallway, I'ma say hi. I was like, that was literally step one for like a week. Literally say hi to her and this other girl that always like was really nice, and I knew for a pretty decent amount of time, but we just like didn't talk, or you know, talk like that. I wouldn't, like, she wasn't friends, like we're close friends, but she always like tried to make conversation with me, I want to say, and she was really kind. That's what I started with, and then I started trying to make like conversation with them. I'm like, oh, how's your day, you know, like literally the smallest talk ever. And then I did that for like a week, and I literally used church. I don't know if you should use church like this, but I used church as like my practice ground, like, because it's like everyone's like kind of open-minded there, and like they're like all nice usually, and they want to talk to you. I was like, oh, this is my place to like just conversate with everyone. So I just tried to talk with as many people as possible. I think like this environment of like that allows you to like talk with them without thinking that much is like pretty important. And then I started going to people in my high school that like I kind of knew, they kind of knew me, but we just kind of didn't talk, you know? Like, we probably had like one or two conversations before. This was like the soccer team for my high school, stuff like that. Pretty easy, but like I said, it's like literally baby steps. It's like now people from the high school that I know less, so I'm just going to people that I know less and less. And then I went to people that like I literally never talked to in high school up till that point. But it's like you're in a position where you're at school, so like everyone is kind of like knows each other enough, and no one's like if you start talking to me, you're a weirdo, I don't want to talk to you. Like no one's gonna be like that. At least if they do, they're the one that's like weird, honestly. And then my 30-day program ended, and I noticed like being able to talk to people was so much easier, and it actually made it entertaining to talk with people. And another thing I did realize was I like talking to people when I had a goal. I didn't mean like not a shallow goal, like I need to get this guy, I need to talk to this guy because he's gonna give me an internship, something like that. But like my goal in this conversation is to like make this person laugh. I think that was like my goal every single conversation, because that's like what I like doing. I just like laughing a lot with people, and that made it like a lot easier because like I had like something to work towards. I had the mindset before that was like, why should I talk to them, you know? Like, what do I gain out of talking to them? I was like, it's just a hassle. But seeing it as like, oh, I want to make this person laugh and like improve their day in a way, it makes it like that gives reason to like conversate with people. How is that a failure? And then I think I did the program and I was so comfortable now. Like I still thought about it, obviously, because you're not gonna do like a 30-day program and be like good automatically. And then I went to New York, and then one of my friends had an internship there, and they introduced me to their friends. That was the final. Like I considered that the final, where like people I like genuinely did not know was only introduced through like a friend, and I had to like talk with them and be like funny or entertaining. And then that one was like, I think that one was a little awkward, but they were definitely like, I could see myself being even worse if I didn't do the 30-day thing. And now like when I talk to people, it's like complete flow. Like I don't have to really think about anything. I don't even think about like, oh, I have to make this person laugh. It's just like, that's just like what I try to do. Like I don't have to think about, oh, will this make this person laugh? I'm just like, I'll just say it, and I know what like usually will make people laugh. And I guess that's just like good sense of humor. Yeah, that's how I like talk with people. Everyone has their own thing. I remember I told someone this, and they're like, it was a girl. I was like, so this is how I like did what I did to like learn how to talk to like people. And then she looked at me and was like, dudes are so weird. So do whatever you want, but this is how I did it. It worked for me, and maybe it'll work for you. Or don't do it, maybe you're already doing fine, but go conversate. All right, bye.